cut and sealed 4 ribbons to 7 inches and 4 ribbons to 6 inches for my 2 layers. And then you're going to want to get your needle and thread ready. So I like to double my thread and make 2 knots in the end so it doesn't pull through. And before we get started, I'm going to show you the types of folds you can do for this bow. The first one is most common, and it's the figure 8 fold, and that's the one I'll be doing in this video. So that fold is like this. You kind of twist the top a little bit, and then you can also do the inside out fold, which is like that, and the straight down fold, which is like that. And this one's really cute to do with a 5/8 or 7/8 inch ribbon for your bottom of your bow. And then you have the backwards fold, which you wouldn't want to do with a printed ribbon, but solid color ribbon would be just great. And that is like so. Okay, so now take your ribbons for the first layer and we're going to stack them, and then make sure that if you're using printed ribbon that they're all facing the same way. And now you're going to make a loop with the right sides touching the printed sides. Okay, and then take your needle and stick it into the center of the loop. You can see that. And don't pull it all the way through. Just leave it so it's halfway through. And then we're going to spread our ribbons around until it's even. And then if you need to, you can take a double prong clip and hold the whatever shape that you've made. But I'm not going to use that, but it's definitely great to use if you need to. We're going to take the ribbon end and loop it onto the needle. So like I said, I'm going to do the figure 8 fold here. So do the next ribbon and then can just continue doing it until all your ribbons are on the needle. Okay, and then you may need to reshape some of the loops when you get to the end, just to make sure that it's how you want it. And then when you're ready, go ahead and pull your needle and thread through, and then we're going to stitch it a few times. And if it's hard to pull through, you can just use something hard like your table to push it through. Okay. And you're done with your first layer. Okay, now just do the same thing with your next layer. Okay, and then you're done with your next layer. And now we're going to put them together. You're going to want to use the back of the bow as the top, so there'll be no ends showing. But if you have to use the back of it, it doesn't really matter, because if your center is big enough, it will cover the ends of the ribbon. So we're going to take the bottom layer and the top layer, and we're going to glue them together with hot glue. And then now you're ready to put your center on. I'm just going to add some hot glue in the back of my resin. And then just add it to the center. Okay, and then last, all you need to do is just add a clip. We'll put that right here. Okay, And you've completed a beautiful flower loop hair bow. Here's a different way to do the bottom layer of your flower loop hair bow. This is using 7/8 inch ribbon and using the straight down fold, and it gives a really cute look. And then this one's just like the one we just did, and you can see how cute that is. I'll put that together and you can see it all done. Here's the chevron flower loop bow, all finished. Super cute. You can cut as many pieces of ribbon for each layer you'd like, and you can also change the length of the ribbon to make a bigger flower or use a bigger width ribbon. To figure out what length to cut your ribbons, take how big you want your bow to be, times it by 2, and add 2 inches. This is for your first layer or the bottom layer, and each layer that you add on top, subtract 1 inch.